How to manifest everything like a pro. Manifestation is everywhere right now. We hear people talking about vision boards, affirmation, journaling, the law of attraction, high vibrations, and becoming the person who already has everything they desire. But if you have ever tried to manifest something and thought, why isn't this working for me? You are definitely not alone. The truth is, manifestation is not about sitting on your bed thinking about your dream life and waiting for the universe to deliver it to your front door. Manifesting like a pro is about learning how to direct your attention, beliefs, emotions, decisions, and actions toward the life you actually want. Think of manifestation as a partnership between your inner world and your outer actions. You create a vision, train your mind to recognize opportunities, build the confidence to pursue them, and then take consistent steps toward making them real. So, how do you manifest like a pro? The first rule of manifestation is simple: you cannot move toward the destination you have not defined. A lot of people say things like, I want to be successful, I want more money, I want love, or I want to be happy. These are great desires, but they are too vague to create a powerful direction. Instead, ask yourself, what does success actually look like for me? How much money would give me the lifestyle I want? What kind of relationship do I want to experience? What would my ideal ordinary Tuesday look like? Get specific, write your goals down as if you were designing your life from scratch. Think about your career, finances, relationships, health, home, friendship, experiences, personal growth, and lifestyle. The clearer your vision becomes, the easier it is to make decisions that supports it. One of the most powerful aspects of manifestation is identity. Instead of constantly asking, how can I get what I want? Start asking, who would I need to become to create and maintain the life I want? For example, if you want to become financially successful, begin developing the habits and mindset of someone who manages money responsibly, learns valuable skills, recognizes opportunities and thinks long term. If you want a healthy relationship, become someone who communicates honestly, respects boundaries, chooses partners intentionally, and knows their own worth. Your goal is not to pretend that you already have everything. It is to start practicing the qualities of the person you are becoming. Manifestation becomes much more powerful where your identity and your goals begin moving in the same direction. Visualization is one of the most popular manifestation techniques, and for good reason. When you repeatedly imagine a goal, you give your brain a clearer picture of what you are working toward. But don't just visualize the final result, imagine the process. If you want to become a successful entrepreneur, visualize yourself confidently making decisions, handling difficult conversations, creating products, learning from mistakes, and celebrating progress. If you want to move somewhere beautiful, imagine waking up there, making coffee, walking through the neighborhood, going to work, meeting friends, and experiencing the ordinary details of the life. The more detailed your visualization becomes, the more emotionally connected you can feel to your goal. Try spending 5 minutes each morning imagining your desired future. Then ask yourself, what is one thing I can do today that moves me closer to this reality? That final question turns visualization into action. Your thoughts are not magic spells, but they do influence your behavior. If you constantly tell yourself, I always fail, I'm not good enough, nothing ever works for me, or people like me don't get opportunities, you are reinforcing an identity that can make you less likely to take risks, notice opportunities, or persist when things become difficult. That is why affirmation can be useful. Instead of repeating statements that feel completely unbelievable, choose affirmation that help you build a new perspective. Try, I'm becoming more confident every day. I'm capable of learning what I need to know. I'm open to opportunities I cannot see yet. I trust myself to take the next step. The goal isn't to trick yourself. The goal is to train your attention toward possibility rather than constantly reinforcing limitation. This is where many people get stuck. You decide what you want, visualize it, and then immediately start thinking, but how is this going to happen? Where will the money come from? What if I don't meet the right person? What if I'm not capable? Planning is useful, obsessing is not. You don't need to know every step before taking the first one. Sometimes the path becomes visible only after you begin walking. Focus on your next move, not the entire staircase. You might not know how you will reach a 5 years goal, but you can usually figure out what you can do this week. Apply for the opportunity, learn the skill, start the project, have the conversation, make the appointment. Clarity often comes through action. This is the part of manifestation that people sometimes leave out. You can create the most beautiful vision board in the world, but if you never act, your circumstances are unlikely to change. Manifestation is not an excuse to avoid reality. It is a way of creating a powerful internal direction that supports external action. If you want a new career, gain relevant skills and apply for jobs. If you want more money, improve your financial knowledge, increase your income, and manage your resources wisely. If you want a relationship, meet people, communicate, and put yourself in environments where meaningful connections can happen. If you want to become healthier, build sustainable habits. Your actions are the bridge between your current reality and your desired reality. There is a huge difference between desiring something and desperately needing it to happen immediately. When you become obsessed with a specific outcome, you can create unnecessary anxiety. Every small setback starts feeling like proof that your manifestation isn't working. Instead, learn to hold the vision while remaining flexible about the route. Maybe your dream job doesn't come from the company you expected. Maybe your financial breakthrough comes from an opportunity you never considered. Maybe your ideal relationship looks different from what you imagined. Detachment means saying, "This is what I want, and I'm committed to moving toward it. But I don't need to control every detail of how it happens." That mindset gives you room to recognize opportunities that don't match your original plan but may actually be better. One of the fastest ways to shift your mindset is to ask yourself, what would the version of me who already has this life do today? Would they procrastinate for 3 hours? Would they stay in situations that constantly drain them? Would they refuse to learn? Would they constantly seek approval? Probably not. Your future self isn't a magical stranger who suddenly appears when you achieve your goals. Your future self is built through the choices you make today. Every time you choose discipline over procrastination, confidence over self-doubt, growth over comfort, or courage over fear, you are becoming that person. Gratitude is another powerful manifestation practice because it shifts your attention toward what is already working. But gratitude doesn't mean pretending you love everything about your current life. You can be grateful for what you have while still wanting more. You can say, "I appreciate where I am and I am excited about where I'm going." That is a completely different energy from constantly thinking, "My life will finally be good when I get what I want." Your current life deserves to be experienced too. Celebrate small wins, appreciate your relationships, notice beautiful moments, be proud of your progress. You don't have to hate your present in order to create a better future. Finally, remember that manifestation is not about perfection. You will have bad days, you will doubt yourself, you will lose motivation. Some plans will fail, some people will leave, some opportunities will not work out. That doesn't mean you have failed at manifestation. It means you're human. The real skill is learning how to return to your vision again and again. Fall off track, come back. Lose confidence, rebuild it. Experience rejection, learn from it, change your goal, update your vision. People who create extraordinary lives aren't necessarily the people who never experience setbacks. They are often the people who keep moving despite them. If you want to remember everything, keep it simple. Know what you want, become the person capable of creating it. Train your mind to see possibility. Visualize the future, take real world action. Stay consistent and remain flexible about how the journey unfolds. Manifestation is not about controlling the universe, it is about becoming more intentional about your own life. You don't need to wait for a perfect sign. You don't need to become a completely different person overnight. You simply need to decide what you want, believe that the change is possible, and then make choices that support the person you are becoming. Your dream life isn't created in one huge moment. It is created through hundreds of small decisions that eventually become your reality. So start today. Write down what you want. Close your eyes and see it. Feel what it would be like to live it. Then open your eyes and ask yourself one simple question: what can I do today to become the person who lives this life? Then do that. That's how you manifest like a pro.